Welcome to day 12 of the Lego Harry Potter Advent Calendar 2021. We're through to Earthdragon Bricks. Hope you've enjoyed the journey so far. Yesterday's build was very cool with the Gringott's character. In fact, let me put him behind there with the 2 keys. In fact, let me give him both the keys. Blow it. He's going to have loads of keys. So, try and squeeze it into his hand if I can. These things are so small sometimes, it's hard to fit them in. Don't know how kids do it. Yeah, so we've got this little Gringott's character. I don't know his name yet, but I will find out his name sooner or later. And once I do, I will let you know what his name is. Let me just move things around. So there we are. Looks nice, doesn't it? So yeah, so we're on to day 12. So yeah, we had that guy yesterday. We had the desk the day before. So yeah, if you've enjoyed the journey so far, we've had a lot of fun with different builds. There's quite a few interesting pieces in here. Some not so interesting, but yesterday we had the little Gringott's character there to go behind the desk, the Gringott's bank desk. So it's been a real fun adventure so far on this one. Today we're going to actually have a physical build. So let's see what we get and jump into it. So day 12, here we go. Ooh, we've got some kind of little cart of some description. Got that there. So this one should be quite fun. I've also changed the camera angle slightly. I'm trying to get a bit more closer to the image, closer to the picture, so it just looks a bit neater. So bag out the way. Right, so the first thing, not clear at all, but knowing that this is a wheel, we can start there with that. I might have a little bit more fun with this one actually. Oh right, there's 2 of those, okay, interesting. There we go. Baggy first. So compared to last year, having this ghosting effect on the animation does make a huge difference. I know it's still frustrating, it doesn't take out the frustration of doing this, but it does take out some of the headache of making sure that it's in the right place and ensuring that what's the word I'm looking for here, and ensuring that everything is in order. I'm probably not making much sense because I'm trying to do this at the same time. The point I'm trying to say is it means that I can keep everything as close to where the last position was as possible, as opposed, like I'm doing right now, as opposed to being off center and then everything moves. It's difficult to say it in words without properly showing you, but if you look at the previous animation videos that I did, you'll notice that as I'm moving pieces around, they move quite considerably out of the way. They're not a very smooth move. If that makes any kind of sense, probably not making much sense. But so you can see that it's moved quite a lot. Whereas these ones, hopefully you'll see that they're not moving as much. they're more or less staying still. So it's only the pieces of Lego that are moving, not the base unit, and it's not moving out of sync. So for example, I move this piece here, it's going to more or less be within the same line. Whereas if I didn't do it on the table and I did it on here, it might be slightly over to the left or the right as well. So it wouldn't quite gel with how I'm moving everything. So the big thing is hopefully you're seeing this all stay together almost. At least now I've got a better seating position so I can get in a bit more closer to the actual animation, so it's not as bad as tough to do it as it was earlier. So the next one we need to move, the brown piece can move out of the way. Put it up there a minute. This can move there. That can move here actually. Why make it more awkward than it should be? No, actually, leave it where I was going to put it, because it means these guys catch up to it. Yeah. Just move this one over a little. Move this one down just so it's out of the way. You might find it interesting to note as well is in order to keep the animation camera there, is I've actually put a remote control upside down with the buttons facing downwards to keep it in place. It does, so far, seem to be working. How well it will work in the grand scheme of things, I don't know. But we will find out. But the point of all this is to make this as interesting an animation as possible. Because these are small builds, just building it quickly isn't interesting enough, I think. You can tell me in the comments below what you think. I personally think just having it build itself for such a tiny little thing, I personally don't think is all that interesting to watch. But you tell me, is it interesting to watch to see that or not? I think it isn't. Now the weird thing is, when I was doing the Gringotts one, I didn't get anywhere near as clear an image as this. But now I'm getting a clear image. It's crazy. Okay, so the next one, actually let me move that there. Next one up here. Turn that one the other way up. So the good thing about this one, it's not that complicated to build at all. So we'll bring this one over here. That's it. Which way around do the wheels go? What I've done here is just put a little stud at the bottom of this. It's going to do two things. One is going to make it stay in place, but two, it'll make it easier to put the wheels on because it won't move all over the place. So it's going to really help a lot. Oh. This is actually quite tricky to put this in, you know. It isn't actually easy putting this piece in. Okay, so the next part of this, these two pieces come closer together. But more importantly, this piece comes down. You are just being difficult, aren't you? This piece goes there. This one there. You down here. And I might as well start moving those as well. So this is its final resting place. So now that is nice and solid. There's only 3 headlights, so I can mess with that a little bit. Get rid of this one, put that on that side. This one. On the bottom. This also needs to move backwards. And I know exactly where the animation is going to go once it's built. So that's really good. So let's get the studs. Ugh. Moved. Right, I'm going to start moving this guy. Let's take his keys off a second. Oh! 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 This is going to be cool actually. This is going to be a bit more interaction, I think. I think of all the builds I'm going to do, this is going to have the most animation in it of all of them. This is actually fun. Because he's not going to look like he's got his key with him, but actually, the good thing is he looks in the animation part. He's so distant in the background, you can barely see him. Oh, his hair's gone all weird. I've got to see what's it look like so far. Yes! True Batman style, have it rotate. Right, the goblin should be coming into focus very soon, all things going well. brick wall closed, but this time taking off the green plate. And a little green stud, little grey stud. Come on, off. That's it. Take that off. So we're going to start slow. Okay, well, that is today's build. I'm going to take this guy off for a minute because I want him to be out of the way so that this piece can be on its own. So let me put one key in his hand like this. Oh, I don't lose it. All right, mate, keep your hair on. Come on, put back on his head. Come on. Keep one key in there, the other key to the side. Ugh. So put him back behind the bank where he belongs. Yeah, so this is today's one. So I hope you enjoyed today's build. It's basically the little cart, I don't know what you call it, but the little cart that takes them around the different secret rooms inside of the bank, you know, where they keep all the extra treasure and gold and things like that. So that's what that's for. But this was a really good one. The animation was a lot more work, but it was nice to be able to interact with one of the other characters as well. So I thought that was quite fun too. So the great thing again with the Harry Potter ones compared to Star Wars, I can interact with these guys as I'm building it. And today is definitely a good example of that. When you see the animation at the end of this video, you'll understand a bit more what I'm going with and why I did what I did. But hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed and you hit that notification bell so you don't miss episode 13, as we're now past the halfway point. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and until next time, catch you later. Bye bye now.
Oh, don't do that, camera.